everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and this is the premiere of our March, can you believe it's March already? Our March Spectacular Sizzix Savings Event. You will only find a Spectacular Sizzix Savings event here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. It's an event we do once a month. We do it in conjunction with Sizzix, where we bring you the latest and greatest products, their newest embossing folders, dies, effects, papers, stencils, stamps, their latest and greatest in exclusive bundles that are value priced for you. Absolutely value priced. This is product that is just releasing, and here it is available to you at a holy smokes artichokes price for sure. Here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, we definitely talk about keeping crafting affordable. And if you're gonna talk the talk, you best walk the walk. So I do my best to do just that. And with the help from Sizzix, this is definitely a spectacular event. Now I have four exclusive bundles for you, and I'm going to walk you through each and every one of those bundles and show you exactly what you're going to be getting. And then the samples, I have samples to follow each bundle to give you some inspiration or to give you some or some ahs or some oohs or some ahs. All of that in the samples. And I have to tell you, even my staff is inspired. I've got a story for you a little bit later, but even my staff gets inspired by looking at other designers and what they've done, and absolutely a story about that today. So 4 exclusive bundles, chapter 2 aplenty. I have one Tim Holtz bundle that wow, and yes, that one's value priced too. So I think I'm going, the sale will not start until after this premiere is over. So if you are watching this at 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and you see a live chat going on over here, say hello. Just type hi and we will say hi back. I promise the live chat is so much fun, and you meet people you would never have met before. And even though you may never meet them in person, all of a sudden you find you have crafty friends that get you. We all have those friends who look at us and go, what do you do for a hobby? Why do you do that? They like what we make, but they don't fully understand it and they don't get it. Finding your community of peeps that get you, oh, that's just a heartwarming feeling when you don't even have to justify why you had to have that Sizzix item. They get it. So if you are watching the live chat, that means that the premiere is not over with and the sale has not launched yet. As soon as I say ready, set, go, I will go turn the sale on for you. It is available for just 1 week. The biggest values are definitely on the bundles. Yes, you can shop in our retail store. We will have bundle only in the retail store, but you are welcome to walk in to a real live mom and pop shop here in Canyon Country, California, and see and feel and touch and say hello Monday through Friday, 10 till 6. And gosh, I just love everything that's in all of these collections. I have a story for you that I'll tell you a little bit later, but for now, and expedited shipping. Will expedited shipping qualify? Yes, expedited shipping will qualify. In fact, we are currently working on your Sizzix Make It Monday is being pulled, and your Crafter's Companion. Yes, those two are being pulled, along with we're pulling. Well, yeah, we've got orders everywhere being pulled. We've got YouTube for 486 being pulled, 487 being pulled, and we're just about to start 488. So we're plowing on through as best as we can. Thanks for everybody's support of this mom and pop shop where you can really come and say hello to us. I'm here every day, Monday through Friday, no doubt. So if you're in the live chat, yay. If you don't see a live chat, that means the sale is probably already started, or perhaps over with, as it only lasts for 1 week. That's it. It's a 1-week event. You're welcome to go and take a look and see if the event is still going on, and if the pricing is still wahoo kachoo. Once the event is over, so do the bundles go away. So let's get started for today, because really the kits, the bundles are affordable, they're beautiful, they're accessible to everybody, and they are truly Sizzix spectacular. All right, down we go. Let's start with bundle number 1. Bundle number 1, animal shakers, regular price, $63.63. That means if you were to go out and buy this anywhere else, retail, $63.63. SMS's price, about $39.99. Anybody remember Earl Scheib? I'm not gonna say anymore. All right, $39.99. Okay. Okay, I have to get, I don't edit. I don't edit my videos. I don't voice over. I don't dub them. It is what it is. All right, let's get started. Down we go. Okay, I'm not supposed to crack myself up. Let's zoom on in and let's see what we got. I am in my Sally sweatshirt today. Mr. SMS is in his Jack sweatshirt today. He didn't know I was going to wear my Sally, but when I saw him put on his Jack sweatshirt, I thought, we'll be twinsies today. Okay, so my first bundle is Animal Shakers number 1. Regular price is $63.63. Your price is $39.99. What are you going to get? Well, you're going to need the shaker part of the shakers. So we've got the dome shakers. What I love about these is they are self-adhesive. Oh yay. Pull that little tab off and there is sticky underneath it. That makes life happy, happy, happy. You've got 4 big old domes in there and you are good to go. Then we have got from Lisa Jones, love Lisa Jones, her cute little, these are nature's animals, is that what? Nature Friends. And what I want to remind you, and this is kind of a constant reminder from me, is that what you see on the front isn't necessarily what you see on the back. And you're like, huh? See him? Or see the sizing? Well, there he is in real life. I mean, here he's like 3 inches. On the packaging, he is maybe 2. So they can't necessarily put full-size imaging on their packaging. So when you are shopping in any wonderful mom and pop independent retailer in your local community, or if you're vacationing somewhere and you Google and you find a shop, if you see something that you like on the front, don't forget to turn it over to get a better idea of the sizing, okay? So here we've got Lisa Jones, Nature's Friends, super cute. We have got a stencil, which is a layering stencil from Sizzix. Now you may remember that I took their silicone mat and I hacked a way to layer these easier by punching some holes in the tops. Or I think these don't have the holes. Punching some holes in the tops of all 4 stencils and using some brads with their silicone mat works perfect with any kind of stencil. But you've got 4 distinct layers. You can use 1, 2, 3, or all 4. Whatever makes your heart happy. And then they have given you 20 sheets of their everyday cardstock. 20 sheets. Yes. I think that's what they told me, 20 sheets. I think that's what I read. So this is their everyday cardstock that I use in almost every Saturday with Stacy YouTube class. If I need cardstock, this is it. For colored cardstock, I go to Sizzix just because they've got beautiful colors. The weight is great. The quality is great. The color is consistent. That's a big thing, that the color be consistent. You don't have the variation in dye lots. That's huge for me. And it just works. So your bundle number 1, your animal shakers, you've got all your fabulous cardstock. And if you've never tried it, this is a really great way to try it because they do have several different packs available. There's the muted cardstock and the eclectic cardstock and and the everyday and the I mean, they're festive. There's just a lot going on. You've got your stencil, you've got your die, and you've got your shakers, all in bundle number 1, which is animal shakers, not $63.63, but $39.99. Okay. Are you ready for stinking cute? Look at how adorable they are. Right? I don't know. I mean, so here's a really good example. Here's the bunny on the packaging, but here's the bunny made up. There's quite a bit of difference in size. Simply adorable. Then we have a shaker, and just a shaker. Where did those cute little flowers come from? Right here. You might have missed them. Right there. But we didn't. Even the added elements, the little extra little accoutrements that they throw in, the little extra goodies that you get that maybe aren't the focal point of the die, well, they certainly can be the focal point of your card or your layout. Or wouldn't this be beautiful? Instead of having the shaker in there, have a picture for your scrapbook. This is your mat. Wouldn't this make a great little, you could put your cards back and forth and make an accordion album and have this as the face of all of your fronts so that you can back it with a picture, and you can change the color of your flowers and the color of your mats. Super cute, really super cute. Then we go into the layering stencil. Hello, beautiful. Yep, hello, beautiful. All this is a layering stencil and ink on white paper. Wow. Threw a little bling on top just to wink back at you. Because, I mean, if you call it Hello Beautiful, it's got to wink back at you, doesn't it? And then look at how darling is this. Love the little bear. He's so cute. So we've got samples for bundle number 1. And they all, I think, are amazing. And it really depends upon what makes your heart happy. Where do you play? Or do you play in the stencil area? Are you all about the shakers? Do you just like to make cute things? Well, here you've got it. From very sophisticated to oh so darling. All right, that's bundle number 1. Again, it's called Animal Shakers, $63.63, but not at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Scrapbooking Made Simple, your price is $39.99. Can you get just product open stock? Yes, the dies and the elements will be sold open stock, not the paper. The paper will not be included, but if you just loved that layering stencil, yes, we will have that layering stencil for you on sale online. It won't be as discounted as the whole bundle, but it will be there. Okay, second bundle number 2, Spring Blooms. Okay, I'm not sure I'm struggling between Spring Blooms and Intricate Birds as my favorites. I'm just telling you, it's a little bit of a struggle for me. This one is Spring Blooms. It retails for $60.72. Your price is $37.99. Let's see what you get. I can tell you get a luster wax. All right, let's pop it on out. Okay, so we've got a silver luster wax. Now, I just used luster wax in, was it my last YouTube? I think it is my last YouTube. So if you want to learn about Sizzix luster wax, my recommendation is go to Saturday with Stacy YouTube class on our YouTube channel. Look for the latest YouTube, which I think is 490 maybe, 491, and you will see that I used this and Creative Expressions Wax Lyrical. This is a beautiful product, and what you can do with it, oh, Swoon, and it's going to last you pretty much a lifetime. So I've got luster wax for you. I have got another layering stencil for you, and the samples of this, holy smokes artichokes. Again, you've got 4 individual layers. There is a stamp platform or stencil platform, stamp and stencil platform that you can purchase from Sizzix. We currently do not sell it. It is too big for me to ship. So again, I took the Sizzix silicone mat, which is white and self-healing. I poked some holes in the back of it, about 4 inches apart, because it is self-healing. I took some brads, put them through. There's room in the top of all of these to punch some holes, and because it's silicone, nothing moves. And I made my own layering mat. There's a YouTube on that for Saturday with Stacy as well. So here's the first item. Second, we have from Jen Long. And Jen took an idea that's been around for a while where you've got half butterfly. Usually this is done in floral, but Jen took it to a different place. She put in words. When she was here, I looked at it and I said, oh, I've seen something like that before. And she said, you haven't seen something like this before? And I said, really? And she said, look. And I said, oh, you're right. I haven't seen something like that before. Usually the second part of the butterfly is done with flowers to make it up. But she's put in happy birthday to you. And you've got the coordinating dies to go with it so that you can cut everything out. Stamp and cut. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. So framelets with the stamps. And then we have got, now are these the same colors? No. Ooh. Okay, these are not the same colors. Another selection of Sizzix paper, and yay. Can you say, oh, so lovely? These are bolds. Oh, make my heart happy. So, 20 sheets of paper. You've got the brand new. Are they calling it? They're calling it framelets with stamps. Okay, so from Jen, you've got the beautiful, beautiful layered stencil, and you've got some luster wax to go with it. Oh, the luster wax is part of the stencil. Swoon. So, not $60.72, but $37.99. Let's look at samples. So here's Jen's butterfly, watercolored. And again, the words are in there for you. Really pretty. Then get ready. Are you ready? I want to make sure yep, okay. Bam, or bam, or bam. Look at how beautiful those are. Those layering stencils, love, love, love. Yep. And you know the nice thing about it is that if you wanted, you can crop them down to be something smaller. The stencils are, I believe, 6 by 6, pretty close to 6 by 6 inches, which is kind of large for us here in the US because it takes more to ship a 6 by 6 card here in the US than it does in the UK. They pay the same. I think they can even get an 8 by 8 card for the same price. But because they've given you more, it gives you the opportunity to say, okay, well, how much of the stencil do I want? Do I want this part of the stencil as my card? Do I want this as my card? Do I want this as my card? It's always easier when you have more to cut it down than to try and extend something and make it bigger. So the samples are just stunning. The product is wonderful. And I love the butterflies from Jen. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This is bundle number 2. Spring blooms. Boy, we had snow here yesterday, so if spring can bloom sooner than later, we'd appreciate that. Snow here at the store, literally here at the shop. I went outside and I posted it on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube Shorts. Okay, bundle number 3, intricate birds. Again, I teeter between number 2 and number 3 as my favorite. Retail price is $55.96. Your spectacular price is $29.99. Say what? Yeah, $29.99. If the girl talks the talk, the girl is going to try and walk the walk. So let's see what we've got inside here. Okay, first off, from Jen, I've got a beautiful 3D embossing folder. It's gorgeous. It's on that floral element, but it's not so, predictable. I guess that's a really good word for this embossing folder, because it is floral, but it's not so cute. It's a little bit more grown up, a little bit more sophisticated in the floral. Pretty, and definitely 3D. Then I've got my layering stamp. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. You've got 2 layers, can't go wrong, makes it easy, just 2 layers to work with, few little extras, including some sentiments, so the minute you get it, you are ready to go. The sentiments are thinking of you, birthday and birthday wishes, so even if you just got the stamp set, 2 colors of ink, you really don't even need 2 colors of ink. Shh, you can go really light with a color, put it on there really, really light and stamp, and then go really, really heavy with the color and stamp, and you're gonna have tone on tone layering stamping. So if you are limited in the colors you have, it doesn't matter. Go super light on your bottom, go super dark on your top, and before you know it, you've got tone on tone layering stamping. Fabulous. We have got cute little die that's a little bit older from the past, but it gives you all of these fabulous corners and elements to add to. Love them. And again, the sizing, it's a little small here because they only have so much real estate, but look at there. That's a good size. You put 2 of those together, and I mean, there's just so much that can be done with these. And last but not least, because embossing folders look so good with the Sizzix, their sheets, their metal sheets. Yep, they look amazing. So these are going to emboss like crazy. And then of course you could alcohol ink over the top of them if you wanted, because it's a non-porous material. Right? Nice. So this is, I think they're calling this part of their surfaces. And you can see how well it embosses. Take some alcohol inks, go right over the top if you want to, or some stays on right over the top if you want to change the color up or add a little more dimension to it. But you do this with this, and then maybe come over with some soft red stays on or stays in place ink to just highlight up, or some silver. Oh, come over with some silver from bundle number 2 and just gently put it right over the top so it just hits the tops of the embossing folder. Beautiful, elegant, sophisticated. That's an anniversary card. That's a wedding card. That's a birthday card. That's a Mother's Day card. That's a grown-up card for sure. Pairing these 2, and if you happen to throw in just over the top, just lightly over the top, that would be beautiful. Okay, so this bundle has our surfaces, our rose gold surfaces, the foil. Or metal surfaces. It's got the 3D embossing folder. It's got the layering stamp, and it's got the cute little die set that's going to tie everything together in a nice little package for you. Not $55.96, but $29.99. Are you ready for the samples? Right, I told you, right? Beautiful. How easy peasy is this? Do the bird, if you have 5 different ink colors, do them in 5 different colors. Make 5 cards, tie them in a bow, and you can even stamp the sentiment kind of on a separate little piece of paper and mat it out for them so they could add whatever sentiment they need for the card and give that as a gift for somebody else to give as a handmade card. You don't have to decide what the sentiment is for them. You can give them a whole bunch of little sentiments and they can tape it on. You've done the rest of the work. They can put it down. Really beautiful. And then we've got that 3D embossing folder with that foil element, and they actually die cut. So it's the heart here, this top one here, and they've done 2 of them. So you have one on the bottom and then die cut, and you have one on the top. 2 of them to make the foil element on top of the 3D embossing folder. And last but not least, oh, Swoon. Swoon's so lovely. A little bit of a glossy highlight on there just to make it pop a little bit, but definitely in a slimline size. Start with your lightest color first. Always start with your lightest color first on the silhouette and then your darker color on the detail. If you do your darker color in the silhouette and then try to do a lighter color in the detail, the lighter color will be absorbed by that darker color. You'll never see it. So always start with a lighter color on your silhouette and then a darker color for your detail. All right, so a couple samples for you. And we will move on to our last bundle, which is our Tim Holtz bundle. Now the Tim Holtz bundle has already, the product in the Tim Holtz bundle has already released. It's part of his everyday collection. But we know that Tim is doing things with his makers where they are using, let me tilt on up because I need to talk to you for a minute. He's doing things with his makers where they're using his everyday collection from Sizzix for 2023. And this collection was released in January, and it's going to hold us through until maybe June, July before we see another Sizzix release from him. But what he did is he hit all the holidays and he added a few things in that were a little different that you kind of have to look at and go, what can I make of that? Now, I have a few, we're not a big staff here, there's about 7 of us, and SMS girl Claire is from the United Kingdom, and the UK is where Ellison is now headquartered out of. They absolutely still have their Lake Forest office, and that's where, ta-da, it's Taylor, and gosh, you're good, Jen Longworks, and Kevin, keeper of the secret sauce. They're all out of Lake Forest, but some of their designers are out of the UK, like Pete Hughes. So Claire was working on samples for this, and she was playing with, and I should tell you, the bundle is $84.96 regular, $84.96 regularly priced. It's on sale for $56.99. So this is the Tim Holtz bundle for this week or this month, and it allows us to kind of bring you some of the things you might have missed in earlier launches back in January, and we kind of theme it together like this is all about the bunnies. But anyway, Claire was making samples for this, and she was looking for inspiration, so she went over to the Sizzix blog and she saw Pete Hughes and doesn't know much about Pete Hughes, and I don't even know she realized that he works for Ellison. She just thought he was amazing. What he did with one of these dies, he was playing with a die that I think most of us may struggle with from Tim. This is a little out of the norm for sure. It's like bits and pieces, abstract elements is what he calls this. But Pete Hughes, who I think started his career as an illustrator and maybe kind of as a cartoonist or a caricaturist, doing characters. Pete, I'm sorry if I don't say that properly, but definitely illustrator, cartoonist. He has this eye. I think anybody who comes from that background has an eye and is able to look at something like this where it's bits and pieces and tie it all together to make something fabulous. Claire walked in and she's like, you've got to see this Pete dude. Don't know who he is. And mind you, she's from the UK, Pete. And I don't think I've ever met Pete. I don't think I've ever met him. But hey, Pete, I'm Stacy. Nice to meet you. She was so in awe of what you did with Tim's dies that you inspired her. And she has been crafting like me. We have been crafting since dirt. It's just the way it is. So if you out there want to see some fabulous things, I encourage you to look up Pete Hughes and see what he has been doing. Yes, he works for Ellison, but when you're that kind of creative, he is a creative at Ellison. That is his job. I think creative director or something like that. That is his job. When you can take from somebody who has, we all have different gifts. We all have different things that make us special. And if you can utilize somebody else's gift, not necessarily, I mean, you absolutely can scrap lift it and take it verbatim, but get inspiration from it so that you too now can see things in a new and unique way. Well, that's just growing our community by leaps and bounds because you have grown as a crafter. Really, you've grown as an artist. Yes. Now, you can absolutely scrap lift. People do it all the time. You take it verbatim. But I guarantee you, if you start that way, all of a sudden, you get a little courage. And you get a little, you sit up a little straighter and you see things a little more differently. And then you are the one inspiring somebody else. So Pete Hughes, whatever you did with this, you rocked Claire's socks. And this is one of the items in the bundle. So none of these are brand new. They launched earlier. But again, we're trying to offer you a bundle every month from Tim where we mix a little bit of the new and a little bit of the old in case you didn't get it. So we've got his bunny stitch. Super cute. This one is new. And this one is new. Both of these are his everyday from 2023. And then we've got a few older. Wait till you see what Claire did with this one. This is Bunny Hop. And you've got Carrot Bunny. So let me tilt on down now that I've talked you to death. But I thought I needed to let Pete know that he has an impact. He makes an impact. His creativity does not go unnoticed and is so appreciated. And you had Claire so excited. She had her phone out. She's trying to show everybody what you were doing. So we've got the two new dies from Tim paired up with two dies a little bit older. Yes, they'll be open stock just in case you have the newer or the older dies. But there's a whole bunch of you who may never have started. This might be the first class you're ever watching, and you may love them all. So the collection is not $84.96. It's $56.99. And I think that that is a holy smokes artichokes price for Tim Holtz. Are you ready to see the samples? In fact, I'm going to keep those here because I think you need to see them. How darling is this? Came from here. So you see this, and then you see this, and then you see, oh, well, I could take this and that and change it up just a little bit and add something, right? Cute. But then we go in an entirely different direction. Here, made here. You're like, no, shut the front door. It did not. Yeah, shut the front door. It did. You've got these little shapes here. These little shapes that have been cut out, put together in an abstract flower. You've got this one right here, which is that right there. You can do this. It's all about cutting them out and then letting your mind play. Pretend you're looking at clouds in the sky. What do you see? just sit there with all the shapes and then kind of start to move them around and make different things out of them. Like clouds in the sky, let your mind open up and have the opportunity to see something new. Really great. Then Claire did this one. Now, where did these come from? These are off the little birthday hats that were part of Spellbinders. I think it was a Make It Monday Spellbinders kit this year. And these were on top of the little birthday hats. She cut them off and put them as their tails. So cute, right? Great job. Love that. Then we have our bunny stitch in a slimline. And I believe they utilized this from the third bundle. Why, yes, they did. That bottom one right there is the element right here. And then you've got the bunny, all in a slim line. And then we've got bunnies. This is bunny stitch too, yeah? Okay, we've got bunny stitch mixed with the carrot from Bunny Carrots. Totally mix and match everything. Isn't that so darling? Love the paper on the back. And here, I don't know, this might be one of the ones that Pete Hughes inspired. Here, Claire said, all I did was take the cube inks and go swoosh. A cube ink, whether it's a Hero Arts cube ink or, gosh, I don't know who all makes cube inks, but she took, I think Tim Holtz has his cubes, and she put it down and she went swish. And she put it down and she went swish, swish, and she did all the colors and then came back and added some of the elements, the abstract elements, in the same tone as the ink that she used, and made just a darling card. So literally took a piece of paper, a white piece of paper, opened up a cube ink and went right across. Went right across, went right. So this is all one sheet of paper. She just went right across. That was the coloring she did. But it looks great, doesn't it? And then we have our cute little bunnies holding their large carrot. Cute little bunnies. Maybe they do. Maybe oh, they do. The stitched one does come with carrots. It does come with carrots. A small carrot and a little egg and your little heart. So this one is from here. And then the last one, yes, so the last one is from Bunny Stitch. I hope that's what they're calling it. Sorry, Tim. Bunny Stitch, yes. And the carrots came from Bunny Stitch. So oodles of samples. Everything from totally abstract to simply beautiful, using the same set and all the different bunnies put together. Right? I think there's probably something in here for everybody. Maybe you're not love with the bunnies, but all of a sudden that abstract set has piqued your curiosity, or maybe you're all about the bunnies and just can't wait to get started. All right, so that's our last bundle. It is Some Bunny Loves Me, really. Some Bunny Loves Me. Retail price is $84.96. Your price is $56.99. I think that's what that says. But only for a limited time and only while we have supplies. So we only get so many of these bundles and so much open stock, and when they're gone, they're gone. Unless somebody cancels their order or for some reason doesn't pay for it. Then we can put them back online. So let me tilt on up. Say, hey. Let me scroll and go back. Sorry, I'm my own camera person. So the sale starts soon, immediately following this live chat. And if we're not live chatting, well, then the sale has already started. And if it's a week past March 2nd, 2023, the sale has ended. The product may still be available, who knows, but the sale has definitely ended. We will be offering the bundles in our retail store. So if you want to order any of the open stock, by all means, go ahead and place your order online, and you can pick up in retail store. There's a little button that says for shipping if you want to pick it up in the retail store. Absolutely. These orders will be expediting out to you for sure. We will start expediting shipping after the entire event is over. We can't start until it ends next Monday, and that is when those bundles will disappear from the site and the prices will change. So if you want expedited shipping, there is some do's and don'ts in the spectacular Sizzix Savings Event category. You just need to place your order from everything inside this category. Don't add other additional items from outside this category because we can't expedite it then. Make sure your order is paid for in time and that you get your order in by the date and time shown. All right, you guys, it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, giving a shout out to Sizzix, giving a shout out to SMS Girl Claire and SMS Girl Doris, who helped with the samples. Sizzix made some of them. I think Karina, oh so clever Karina, who works for Ellison, made some of these samples. I think everybody did a great job. And if you do have the opportunity, take a look at Pete Hughes and what he does with some of the product at Sizzix on the Sizzix blog. All right, you guys. So ready? I'm going to go turn the sale on. Are you ready? Set, go. I've turned the sale on for you. Enjoy the savings. Enjoy the bundles. Enjoy the value. Enjoy the quality. Enjoy the designs. Enjoy just how spectacular Sizzix makes it for all of us crafters. All right, you guys. It's me, Stacy. I'll see you. Next time I see you is Saturday. What am I doing Saturday? For the next Saturday with Stacy YouTube class. Oh, so cute. Okay, it's an international company that we've never really done before. So stinking cute. Saturday morning, 8 a.m. sunny California time. That's 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom when I do a full length class. Can be up to 3 hours, it can, but it is a teachable moment. It is a full class on how to use the product. And if you've got some time to spend, come join me then. We will be live chatting for that as well. Okay, you guys, I'll talk to you later. See you Saturday. Bye.